next on MLB Network. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, center fielder, number 6.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it, and he's retired here, 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing. One day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Batting second, designated hitter.
Now a move over to first.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Throw over to the bag. Ready on 1-2. Nope. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Before the payoff pitch, a look to first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Stroman looks in. 2-1 on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Now a throw over to first. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. In now, Greg Bird, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Ball 2 now. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pierce sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Steve Pierce now.
Left fielder, Steve Pierce.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Kendrys Morales. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Second baseman.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Third baseman.
Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded to the right. Tulowitzki for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runs. Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Saunders.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. Russell Martin now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 55.
First offering on its
Russell
way.
Martin.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Got him swinging on the
Starling
fastball there.
Marte.
Russell Martin becomes the first out of the inning. Starling Marte is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the runner back easily. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Gonzalez for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in to try it again. Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Marte off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and the runner from second is in to score. Stepping up now, Justin Smoke. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 99.
Into the windup
Aaron
and the pitch.
Judge.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A called strike over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson bare hands it. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Steve Pearce.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now the 0-1. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Kendrys Morales. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at-bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Saunders.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-1. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but this will land untouched. Here's another 2-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
For the Yankees, third baseman.
Too low, 1-0.
Frazier.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gardner.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Throw over to first. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Oh, look at Didi. The throw. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Starling Marte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Starling Marte becomes the first out of the inning. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses, ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Gardner is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Didi.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Pierce. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Ready once again, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Pierce giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to use.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready once again, Steve Pierce. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Fielder, Steve Pierce.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batter number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Adam Warren is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He's singled in 2
Gardner.
trips to the plate thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Stroman looks in. Here's the 2-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Pierce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready for another. Another shot now.
Jays, the right fielder, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Judge moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number
Stepping in,
55,
Russell Martin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. Aaron Loop will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Now pitching for
This ball will be chopped foul.
Number 62, Aaron Loop.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three. And that's out number one. First pitch of the at-bat. Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Hard ground ball to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Tommy Kingley has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
eighth.
48, Tommy Kingley.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Here it comes on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It's swung on and hit in the air. Gardner is there. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Kendrys Morales. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Chad Green enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Left fielder.
Takes this the other way to right. Saunders is there to put it away for out number 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a. Ryan Tepera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And it misses. 3-1 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now both runners are breaking. Tap down the line. But it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The runner scores from second. So striding forward now, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one. J.P. Howard takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Brett Gardner trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 3 runs already home here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 3-1. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Mike Bolsinger enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Now a move over to first. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Michael Saunders.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jose Bautista is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Russell Martin is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Center fielder number 6.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.